So today's episode, we're going to be talking about shameless video game tie-ins to brands.
Yeah, specifically like not like shows or comics or movies, but like
Yeah, other brands, right? So in this case, we are starting with McDonald's, which is kind of the classic.
I've literally never had one of these.
You've never had a Shamrock Shake?
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
This just became a different video. Ramsey's never had a Shamrock Shake?
Oh, it's mint.
Yeah.
I'll keep my disappointment to myself.
Oh my god. Ramsey, you look like a leprechaun. How did you not grow up on these? I'm so angry now.
Okay, so I'm in a tent with my friend.
Yes, this is Mac and
Is
Mick.
that kid or play?
No, that's different. This is Mac and Mick. Mac and Mick are reading a story about Ronald McDonald and his magic bag.
Okay.
Which is apparently real.
Not a
and
euphemism.
they get pulled into McDonaldland. Come on.
Okay.
There we go. There's Ronald McDonald. He's not creepy at all.
This feels like the start of something that's going to be part of a congressional panel.
No, there's a good story behind this. And this, it's funny because this is a late release NES game. It came out in 1992.
Duh, if you come back to 4 cards, I'll show you how to get to the birdie's house.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you kind of start with this map screen and you have to go play this level in order to get the cards to advance to the next level. And yeah, you're playing as Mac, I
This is
think.
McMario.
It is McMario. It's actually quite a bit like Mario 3 or Star Tropic, if you've ever played Star Tropic.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is definitely more like Star Tropic.
Because they're kind of taller, you know, and you get this like map view like you do in Star Tropic. So by the way, if you go back to the very beginning, I'll teach you something that's important. See the little block to the left there? You gotta pick it up, and then you can put it in your little invisible space, and then you can get your McDonald's thingies. And there's a bunch of items and like cool little things in this game. But yeah, basically this is the plot. You gotta collect the little cards.
Like, I mean, honestly, for a game, eat a block. For a game that was made for promoting, you know, a brand that was already popular, I think this did just fine. Oh no, why did I do that?
Funny enough, too, this game actually got like really good ratings. GamePro gave it a 4.6 out of 5. And then Nintendo Power gave it a 3.23 out of 5. And Enforce gave it a 81 out of 100.
So is this, it said 2-player at the beginning, but you're saying it was 2-player alternating?
Yeah, it's 2-player alternating when you choose 2-player, which is fine. You know, it's like Mario 3. But generally what you're trying to do is just find the little hidden cards that are in the levels.
Okay. Music is good.
Yeah,
I actually like the music a lot.
Music's not bad. The manual very specifically tells you that you have to pronounce this as Emcee Kids.
That's the life of the I lead, and you sucker MCs into our feet.
By the way, not McKids.
Not McKids.
Yeah. And the MC Kids, they even spell out like EMCEE.
Ow, that hurt me.
Yeah, don't do that. So you have hearts. What the heck do the puzzle cards look like?
I got a card.
Okay, good. I was gonna say that I thought that was the puzzle card. And they're kind of like, you get little power-ups too. The puzzle cards have the box around them. And then the golden arches, it says you have to collect as many as possible. And if you collect 100, you play a bonus game.
I died.
Did you die? Was it a piranha? While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and bust out some of the other treats I got from McDonald's. Do you like the rustling paper?
It definitely comes to great.
Is it bothering you in your ear? Oh my god, dude. So, did you get the cookies when you were a kid at McDonald's?
Yeah.
In the little
chocolate
box?
chip- Yeah.
They suck now. Look at this. They're like Subway cookies.
And
And they're all mushed together. Look, guys. These cookies, I ordered these cookies. They're all squished together. Anyway, eat a
I'll
cookie.
try one.
Snack time!
I'm gonna see.
Ah, put my thumb right in the chocolate. Ah.
Did you throw the controller to eat a cookie?
I did.
They marketed this. This was developed by Virgin Games, which is the same brand as like Virgin Airlines. And they specifically developed it as a McDonald's tie-in, clearly. But they sold it in Europe as McDonaldland, which arguably is a much better name.
Yeah.
Versus
McKids.
McKids or MC Kids.
MC Kids, sorry. Not McKids.
Now, what's really interesting for the remainder of this video, because we're doing a couple of Shameless tie-ins today, and the funny part is they actually rebranded this game. They reskinned it and re-released it on Game Boy for the Cool Spot franchise.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So they made this game. It was called Spot the Cool Adventure. And it also came out in 1992 on Game Boy.
Oh, I got a boat.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. What did that do? Oh, is that the end of the level? They actually made a sequel to this on Genesis, kind of a sequel, and it was called Global Gladiators, and it had Mac and Mick in it as well.
I found a card for his clubhouse.
Yeah, you just keep looking for those cards, and then you can maybe go meet Birdie. You're kind of taking a long time to do this intro level. The continuing did nothing.
Nope, you start from scratch.
Great.
You get to continue from the beginning. That's how most games do
wonderful
it.
for me. Well, maybe if you got past the first freaking level. There's a couple of like unique little gameplay elements in this that were praised, and one of the reasons why it got such high scores, there's like a zipper. What's that?
Try jumping up and down.
No, it didn't do anything. I'm certain there's something here, because there's something like in Maru's mission, I think, that like flips the gravity. You notice how there's like blocks in the ceiling and stuff?
Yeah, there is.
So there's got to be a way to do this. I gotta look for power up. Man, this dude can move. What's this dude? Whoa! That sent me all the way back to the beginning. Wow, that was crazy. I've never had that happen in a video game before.
That was the coolest thing ever.
I got to the end of the level and then it was like, nope.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it.
Okay. That was neat.
Why can't that be in the McDonald's ball pit?
The levels all have names. This is called the Garden.
What?
Okay, this walkthrough says, to get it, you have to use the spinners and flip over. How the hell do I use the spinners? And the manual says, at the end of some walkways, this device has a way of spinning Mick and Mac around, so the sky is around the ground. You need to run across the spinner at full speed to turn upside down or right side up again. Okay, here I go.
So you just gotta run. Oh my god.
Okay, this is very Maru's mission.
Whoa!
That was cool. This is so trippy now.
Wild. Oh, that's how you flip it back over. Is you gotta jump on that thing and then hit the spinner again and take another step.
Okay, I got more ends though.
Is it?
The duck jumping now, you
No,
have
no,
to
do it
press
from the
up.
left. From right here. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Oh my god. It's so hard. Flip the TV upside down. It's actually on a mount that I think will go all the way upside down.
Run full speed. There you go.
Alright, well, that was pretty unique though.
Don't hit the Wayback Machine this time.
Yeah, well, it's here, right?
Yep.
Yay.
I get the cards.
Did I get the Hamburgler one? Ronald's Clubhouse.
There you go. That was the last one.
That was the last one?
Yep.
Alright, good. So for our next little Shameless tie-in video, we've got everyone's favorite soda, which is 7-Up, the Uncola.
Make 7-Up yours.
Make 7-Up yours. Make 7-Up yours.
Well, and you can see this was also made by Virgin Games, and this one is not the first or the only like cool spot video game, but this one is kind of like got really great reviews, funny enough.
This was the good one?
This was the good one, and this was ported to a bunch of systems. It was on SNES as well. Today we're playing well, why don't you explain to everybody how we've got our setup now?
Yeah, so on the left we've got Paul playing on the Genesis, and on the right I'm playing on the Game Gear. And yeah, it's the same game.
Yeah, so we're trying to check these ports kind of against each other, and they're kind of famously good, but they also have like I don't know, very similar gameplay to each other. I can't really see your game. I can see my own game. And I'm on a beach with some crabs and my little 7-Up spot guy. Do you know the plot of this game?
No.
Did you rent this one when you were a kid or anything?
No.
Really?
I've never, until I got this on Game Gear, I'd never played it.
I had like very fond memories of renting this as a kid, actually, funny enough. And I used to rent it on SNES because I didn't have a Genesis at the time that this one came out. And so I'm playing it on the Genesis, but really, I don't know, I felt like I used to like this game. I'll put it that way. And all I'm trying to do here is not die and collect all the little cool spots. Because there's a cool plot also. I'll tell you the plot real quick.
There's a cool plot to cool spot.
Boo! Boo!
There is. And it's weird, but there's an enemy. His name is Wild Wicked Wily Will. He's been trying to capture cool spots in real life to prove that they exist. And so he's put a bunch of like special cages all around the world, and he's caught every single spot except for this spot that we're playing as. Do you know why he didn't catch this spot, according to the manual?
This is the cool one?
According to the manual, it's because he was out surfing at the time.
The cool one, got it.
He was the cool one. And then I'll quote you the manual for this next part so that we'll know. Okay, I got hit by a friggin' dragonfly. I'll quote you the manual so you know exactly what to do. It says Spot and his friends. Spot, 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 and Spot are in trouble and they need help fast. So yeah, that's the plot of the game, and you run around and you collect cool points. And so
Get this bubble thing.
bubble thing? I don't have any bubble things. I got a lot of hermit crabs with boxer shorts. I'm 53% cool. Do you have a little health indicator and a coolness indicator?
I do. My cool says I'm 10% cool.
Oh, you're not as cool as me. That's too bad for you. Because I'm 58% cool. And then you have to find the cage in each level. Did you find a cage yet?
The jumps in these are annoying. No, I've not found any cage. That was a big cool point.
Oh, I don't have big cool points. Or I haven't found one yet. Oh, yes, I just got enough for the bonus level. So I think the cage in this one, I don't know if it's the same in the Game Gear, is on the top, like the very, very top corner up in the sky. So I'm going to try to get up there now. Because I got enough for the bonus level too. Yeah, baby. That's right. I'm way cooler than you. I'm the coolest cool spot. Because I'm 16-bit.
It's interesting that I died. It's interesting that it's like a miniature beach world.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that.
Like I was just walking across a
Oh, because he's surfing, obviously. It's just,
chair.
yeah, mine was a chair too. So it kind of shows you the cool spots are teensy tiny guys. Yeah, I found the cage. And I'm 90% cool. Now, how do I open the cage? I have to shoot it, I think. Yes! Check it out. Level completed. I rescued one of my spots.
Was it spot, or spot?
I don't know. He didn't tell me. Okay, so now the bonus level, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Did I get coolness bonus? Yeah, I got a 1-up. Yeah, I get to play the bonus level too. So, watch me, don't watch Ramsey.
Look what I can do. Oh, gee.
But the bonus level is like, you're inside of a 7-Up bottle. So, I have to try to make my way to the top of the 7-Up bottle. See, I'm bouncing on bubbles. It's kind of fun. And you can kind of tell that it's like a green 7-Up bottle with like sweat dripping down. Ooh, baby, look at how far I'm going. All the way to the bottom. The bonus level music is kind of wild.
The music's pretty basic. It's not bad.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of the Game Gear Genesis gap, I would say, is music. Because Sega, I always feel like, has pretty good music. Maybe that's blasphemous, but I do feel like Sega has really good music, especially compared to Nintendo 16 and 8-bit stuff. But, I don't know. Game Gear versus Genesis is going to be a different story. Oh no, I'm going to run out of time. Dang. I didn't make it to the very top. Coolness bonus. I didn't get cool enough. I'm on the second level. So there's a funny trivia thing about that bonus level. And I don't know if it's on the Game Gear, but on the Genesis, there's 3 different difficulty levels. You can set it like easy, normal, hard. And if you beat the bonus level, at the end you get a letter. And the letters spell out Uncola if you do all the levels. Okay, well on the most difficult, you get the Uncola, it gives you a special screen. And in the manual it tells you to take a picture of your TV and mail it in to Virgin Games in Irvine, California, and that they'll mail you a cool prize in 6 to 8 weeks.
Huh.
And I think that's one of my favorite things about old video games is that you could like mail, I don't know, proof of playing the game and get some sort of prize. I think that's pretty neat. Okay, 7-Up's not that good.
Was there ever a Coca-Cola game? I'm not aware of one.
I don't think so. I never played a Coca-Cola game. Ugh. I don't think I like 7-Up. Sorry. I mean, the Cool Spot game is neat and all, but I'm not a 7-Up person. Oh no. I'm injured. Oh, I found the checkpoint.
Busted him out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get enough for the bonus level?
Yeah.
Oh, so look, I got a 7-Up glass, and that restores some health. It is kind of cute.
I had unused bonus time, and I got a coolness bonus.
But you didn't get a bonus level?
Nope.
Aw, too bad. You don't get the Uncola bonus like I did, even though I failed it.
Just got a peer pressure.
Nice. All right, well, I'm done with 7-Up. I'm ready to move on to our third Shameless tie-in game if you are.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right. We're going a little back in time for this one. Weirdly, we started in 92 on the NES, and then 93 on the Genesis, and now back to 1990 for Noid. And it has a little story. You remember the Noid commercials and stuff?
Have you ever been frustrated because the Noid ruined your pizza?
I remember they got pulled really quickly when a guy went crazy and like threatened to shoot up Domino's or something because he thought the Noid was stalking him.
Yeah, so that's what this game is about. No, weirdly, this game was only released in like the North American territory like this. Do you have any music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know why. It's because it's a mono output from the NES, and so I had the wrong headphone in. So anyway, you play as the Noid. I feel like this is the most shameless of the games that we're playing. Because...
Is it though? Because I haven't seen a single Domino's pizza yet.
Well, you just wait, mister, because all the bonus levels are pizza eating contests. Oh, speaking of Domino's pizzas, I ordered Domino's for lunch. But you can't have a slice because
Silly kid, tricks of Barabbas!
You're playing a video game.
Also, the Noid stole my slice.
Okay. Domino's pizza is okay. I don't know if you noticed when you booted it up too. This is a Capcom published game. And so I'll tell you why I felt like it's the most shameless of all of them. This was actually a game in Japan called Kamen no Ninja Hanamaru.
We knew you could do it!
With a different character, of course.
Totally different character. They contacted Domino's and said, hey, do you want to make a game? And so Domino's agreed, of course, and they reskinned the entire ninja game as the Noid. So other than that, it's the same. I don't know if you noticed what you're collecting.
Death. I'm collecting death.
But those little objects that you were collecting.
Yeah.
They were scrolls for magical powers.
Oh my god.
And if you collect enough of them, then you can like cast a magical spell against the enemies or whatever.
What I can tell you is that I'm annoyed with this game.
Yeah. Well, it also is arguably the worst of the games that we've played today too. Did Emcee Kids strike you as like a pretty decent platformer?
I could play Emcee Kids.
Yeah.
McKids is McGood.
I do remember renting this when I was a kid, and I think I only rented it because it's a Domino's Pizza tie-in. Because the Noid was like cute, cartoony commercial for kids, you know? I don't remember eating a ton of Domino's Pizza when I was a kid.
Well, so when we were kids, like they were still fairly new. Like I said, like we got one that opened up when I lived in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And then there was no more Little Caesars after that. But like they were pre-Papa John's, but barely.
Yeah, I do remember Papa John's being kind of new at some point when I was older. We used to pretty much do Pizza Hut, I think was our thing. I thought you'd get to a boss battle.
Well,
the boss battles are pizza eating contests. And in the Japanese version of the game, it's like a card game, and they reskinned it to be a pizza eating contest.
Okay, now I have to get there because I'm curious how you reskin a card game.
Yeah.
Pizza eating.
No, you'll see, I hope.
I wish I could tell you that the Monopoly guy fought the good fight, and the sisters let him be. I wish I could tell you that.
So look in the back of the manual.
Oh, wow. $1. Oh, I wonder if it would still work. Oh, it expires
Yeah,
12/31/92. Darn.
Yeah, so the manual for the NES game, everybody, has a coupon for a Domino's Pizza, $1 off.
I mean, $1 off a pizza in 1991, though. That's like...
How much was a Domino's Pizza in 1991?
$8?
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know, that was $9, the pizza I got today. I guess it's made out of cardboard now. It used to be made out of actual
Recycle
ingredients.
the same dough. Well,
Don't like those fish either.
I'm telling you, because they just come up out of nowhere.
But I think you took too many risks on these jumps with the thing like falling down or whatever. Can you even
Go on.
can you even hit the fish?
No, I don't think... I didn't even try.
That fish like literally wasn't there.
Nope, that's the same
Until
fish they
I
got
was
me earlier.
standing there.
Yep, that's the same fish they got me earlier. Very aware.
Okay. Well, now I'm starting to understand why you were impatient with the jumps.
Yeah, because if you're not, the fish gets you.
That was the stupidest fish I've ever seen. How do you enjoy your slice?
It's technically pizza.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not the worst pizza. I actually feel like Domino's is like, I don't know, it's fast food pizza.
Better than
But
Little Caesars.
Yeah, it's not the worst fast food pizza. As a matter of fact, I think it's better than DiGiorno's.
Ooh, I don't know. There's one with that crust.
DiGiorno's is alright. What do we usually buy? Oh, stupid
That's the
fish
same
up
one
my
I got you
craw
before.
again. Alright, well, I'm done with this.
So, some of those games weren't terrible.
Yeah, I think we went from like probably middle of the road to the best and then to the worst.
Ooh, I don't know.
I feel like Cool Spot was the best of the three.
I enjoyed McKids.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty. I think it was because I'd never played that one before. I think that
Yeah.
was the one that was most interesting.
I don't know. It was also the most like Mario 3 or whatever, which is like a platformer that everybody enjoys. So I think that one's pretty approachable, easy to grab.
By the way, if any of these brands want to sponsor our completely unsponsored YouTube channel, feel free. I'm gonna treat this like
Like a sponsorship opportunity?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if a rep from McDonald's or 7-Up or Domino's Pizza wants to call us, we'll promote your 30, 40-year-old games. Now, I do have a funny story about Cool Spot, because I remember renting it when I was a kid on Super Nintendo. And when I first decided to start collecting old physical media, I started with NES. And I went to this game convention, that they run every summer, huge convention hall with tons and tons of vendors selling games. And I bought a bunch of NES games. And one of the ones that I found was the Cool Spot game, which is right here under our Domino's Pizza on NES. And so I snagged it because I'm like, oh, I remember playing that game. It was really fun. You get to run around like a little platformer. And when I got it home, it was this, which is like Othello. It's a board game, and it's a completely different game on the NES. It came out like 3 years before, and it's not called Cool Spot. It's Spot the video game.
Right.
So I felt like a little bit of an idiot, and then of course subsequently bought it on Sega Genesis so I could actually play what I remembered.
Which is funny because it's like obviously the SNES, Game Gear, Genesis, like those were all the one that you remember, and then this one came out before that, I'm guessing.
Yeah, way before, and it was on like MS-DOS and a couple other platforms, Atari ST and Amiga. But yeah, it came out beforehand, and I totally didn't know that when I first grabbed it.
Well, that kind of shows you how far back these kind of tie-ins go. But
yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, more modern-wise, like outside of Sneak King that came out on the Xbox.
I was going to mention that. So, you know, the brand tie-in thing that we wanted to do today, we kind of deliberately avoided movies and game shows and TV shows and comics, because a lot of that stuff, there's tons of adaptations of that into video games, and then video games adapted into movies and shows and things like that. That's too easy. Finding the brands like this was actually kind of hard. Yeah. There is some Chester Cheetah tie-in games, and I remember playing like a Cheetos brand Chester Cheetah game on the SNES as well. And these were all ported to a handful of systems when they came out. So I know the Chester Cheetah one is on Game Boy, for example. But yeah, and then Burger King's very famous tie-in with Xbox. I remember getting that at a Burger King and going home and playing it on my Xbox. It was actually kind of fun. Yeah, but nowadays you have those brand tie-ins more so in games as sponsorships within a different game.
It's true, yeah.
So think of like now if you were, you know, Red Bull, would there be a Red Bull game? Maybe. But would Red Bull sponsor...
like an F1 racing game.
An F1 racing game, yeah. Or NASCAR or whatever else, right? You have those sponsorships built into the games themselves. And you do see that stuff in, like, tied into modern video games. But yeah, I can't think of a single example of, like, a modern food or restaurant brand that is actually branded and released a video game.
Yeah.
So, you know what my favorite, like, tie-in thing was of all time?
What?
Was in Wayne's World when they made fun of
absolutely.
the sponsorship.
That was what was going through my mind whenever I was talking about at the beginning of the outro. I was like, I'm like Wayne from Wayne's World drinking the Pepsi, like...
It's your choice. Yes. And it's the choice of a new generation.
So maybe that kind of tactic is lost to time.
Well, the one thing I can say is after a Shamrock Shake and a 7-Up and a Domino's pizza, my stomach isn't like what it was when I was 13, so...
Bye.